And we are back. Minecraft. So, been doing some stuff off camera. I thought originally I wasn't going to do anything off camera, but what are you gonna do? So, we're here in the house. And, oh, pressed that a few too many times. So, you know, we still got our regular room of building and crafting and things. We've got ourselves a smoker. We've got ourselves a blast furnace for basically being able to cook a lot of food all at once. And smelt a lot of ingots all at once. Otherwise, some wheat chests, you know, the usual stuff. But behind me, I've done some organizing, rearranging. Ta-da! Indeed. Got storage system, well, not really a system, but, you know, a method of storing things in the works, set up for the most part, with signs to label each one. Our older iron armor is now here on display. Our anvil, which is starting to crack, is here as well, because I've done some repairs, enchanting kind of stuff with it. We'll get to that in a moment. But as you can see, yeah, cobblestone, dirt, other types of stones, wood, our valuables, utility items like tools and stuff like that, plant kind of things, miscellaneous, and then this one is just empty for now because we haven't got anything to go in there. Also, we have completed. We got all the bookshelves, bookcases, whatnot ready for doing the enchanting. And I also put up the banner from the pillagers that we had before. So I've got that here. But yes, we've got all our little bookshelf cases, whatever they're actually called. Bookshelf. There we go. They're up and going. So let's head upstairs. And let me just get the axe out here. It's starting to get dark. That's okay. I have also expanded our farm slightly. So if I come over here, I now have beetroots, I've got potatoes, I've got carrots, melons, which are ready to be harvested currently to go with our wheat and our sugar cane. So that way we now have more items that we could potentially trade with the villagers. And then here in the morning, I'll show you the next bit of business. Of course, we got our cows. Gone through quite a few cows. If you, you know, noticed from the amount of beef we're carrying currently. Also, as far as day, it is day, where is it? 67 currently. So, been doing a little bit of work. So let's go to sleep. I decided, as well, along with doing what we've, you know, shown here so far, that, you know what, I need an easier way to get from here to the village. It'll get even easier as time goes on, as we get a lot more resources. But I thought instead of having to go up sort of a hill, down across the water, why don't I just build more or less a tunnel bridge to get there? Now, this is not elaborate by any means, but it's simple, it's easy. I come out of the house. I pretty much walk in a straight line right over to here. I put down some stairs, so that way it's easy to come up, down, little offshoots, because I found like coal and iron, you know, stuff like that. So we come on down here, and then got a little bit of a tunnel that makes our way through the little kind of mountainous bit of business. And you'll notice coming up here, there is a little bit of a hut and a bridge. Oh, we're in the water. This is a fishing hut / home that I built. So let's stop here first. Got a bed, a little chest, crafting table, and a spot for fishing. So as you can see, got a fishing rod. I decided, you know what? It's good to do some fishing. We can get food, we can get items, and as we're doing fishing, that XP will help mend our mending pickaxe. Now, pretty early on in my fishing, I got an enchanted fishing pole that I fished out of there with Luck of the Sea 3, which is the highest level of enchantment for that specifically. Luck of the Sea just increases the chances of getting like treasure items from fishing. So that's pretty good. I've also managed to fish out all of this so far. So pufferfish, some cod, some salmon, some trip wire hooks, a little bit of string, ink sacs, a bow with power 4 and mending on it, which I'm like, oof, that's tasty. 3 saddles, and then the following enchantment books. Curse of Vanishing, that's trash. Power 4, Looting 2, and then Breach 2 and Unbreaking 3. Breach is a mace specific enchantment, if I remember correctly from looking that up. Yeah, all of this I have fished from here. So basically I just cast this out here, just hang out, you know? And, well, I don't have my pickaxe in my other hand, but essentially the XP we would get, you know, would help to mend our pickaxe, which is always good to have. But I'm just going to wait for a second just to show everyone the fishing. There'll be little items come up. Bobber goes down. There we go. We picked up a cod. That's fishing. So that can go in there. Now, that's our fishing hut. Little bridge. Very basic, of course. And this will come over here. I've been planting some trees to help get, you know, a little bit of oak going, little extra wood, you know, that we can use. I'm going to go ahead and sprint through here just because it takes a minute. Another little alcove that we just passed. And then here's the turn. And this leads to, there's footsteps that we could hear. That dirt covers up a bit of a cave that I found. There's some skeleton I just heard, more potential cave area that we're passing with that dirt. Gravel was up there, hence why the ceiling was kind of high. But then we go over here, and boom, we're in our village. So there we go. That is the update. It's just a quick, exactly, quick and easy way to get from our house way up there over here to our village. So there we go. That currently is the totality of the update that I have, is that I did that stuff back at the house, place for fishing, easy path to get back and forth from the village. I've done a little bit of trading here and there, just the normal stuff, the wheat, sticks at the Fletcher, and that's about it currently. I don't know exactly what this particular episode is going to be, because I want to continue to get more stuff from fishing. It's a really just easy way to get XP, all that other fun stuff, and definitely go and see about maybe putting some enchantment on some of our other items. That's an idea. Could, you know, go into a cave somewhere, try to get some more resources. That's always good. But my idea is to get some level of enchantment on all of our gear, and then we maybe take our first steps into the nether. That's the idea. So for right now, what I'm going to do is head back, do some fishing, keep working on those, you know, potential items that we can get. And then once we figure out what we're going to do enchanting-wise, you know, or if something else comes up, I'll see you then. All right, so just a quick update. We spent the rest of that day, and then nearly an entire other day, as you can see, the sun is setting, fishing. Got a good amount of cod, another saddle, some pufferfish, a few nautilus shells, some salmon, some leather boots. So not, you know, the best haul in the world, but, you know, it's something. But as you can see, our fishing rod is down to 5 durability. I think... Oh, a squid died around here, so we picked up the ink. But I think what we should do is head back and look at repairing this fishing rod. Show you a little interesting... I don't want to say it's a trick. It's an interesting mechanic, would probably be the better way to put it, when it comes to these repairing items. should be able to get back before it gets dark. We'll sleep in the house, and then I think tomorrow we'll go to the tunnel into one of those caves. So first thing, for doing the repairs, we need to make ourselves a fishing rod. So I need a couple of string for that. And we've got some sticks. Here we go. 3 sticks, 2 string. That's a fishing rod. So what we'll do is come on over to our anvil. Now, if I were to take the fishing rod, has nothing on it, and our enchanted one, you can see the enchantment cost is 15. It would cost 15 levels of XP to basically turn this fishing rod into this fishing rod as far as repairing. Now, if we switch, enchantment cost is 5. So we're basically taking this over to this, is kind of the idea of it, if I got my facts correct on that. So instead of 15, it's 5. So yes, we'll take that. All right. Now, each time we do this, our anvil slowly is cracking. I've had to repair that fishing rod. This will be the 2nd time now. Anywho, I think that ink... Actually, no, I have a place, I think, for ink here in the miscellaneous. Yes, right there. Boom. Okay, so I think what we do is we get some sleep. I'm going to head back to that tunnel. And let's see. Food-wise, we're good. We got some sticks. Not a ton, so maybe I grab a little bit of this, and we turn those into sticks. And basically, I'm going to get some sleep. We're going to head to the tunnel that turns towards the village, and maybe break open some of that dirt area, because there are little caves or something around there. And I think doing some adventuring might be a good idea. So, sweet dreams. See you in the morning. All right, it is a good morning. We're here in the tunnel. I dropped my fishing rod off at the fishing hut. Yeah, as you can see, this opens up. Not too crazy. But let's definitely light this up a little bit. Oh, that's a... Oh, those are creepers. Oh, nope. I went to try to scroll wheel. I accidentally hit a button. Ugh. Okay. Now, just eat the steak. Goodness. All right. Like, did I just miss this creeper that was here? Did I just walk past it? Is that what happened? Okay. Got like a kind of proxy explosion. We didn't get the blast, so to speak. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, speaking of creepers. All right, this one. Let's get ready. Let's back it up a touch. See, that's fine. Blow that stuff up. I'm fine. Just not us, please. Got a little bit of cave material. Oh, more creepers. Okay. This cave does not want us here. Back it up. Shield up. Torch up. Alright. I think this is part of the wall to my tunnel. I think. Let's just keep an eye up and open. See this. Bit of this. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, when I'm editing, look and see, did I just walk past a creeper and not see said creeper just chilling? Alright, so this is going down a little ways. Just keep moving. Exploring. Alright, grass. Might be getting close to, like, kind of an outside area. Creeper could dive bomb from up there. Gotta be careful. Okay, it's water. Yeah, that really opens up there. Alright. Let's keep it cool. Putting torches down a little more frequently in these caves. I don't want to get caught under that. If anything were to happen, you can sort of drown, so to speak, in gravel. If you're not careful. Yep. Okay. What are we doing here? There's a skeleton over there. Right there. I don't know how... Well, I think lighting-wise should be okay there. Don't think anything would spawn on us. Alright. Now, since we don't have torches currently, let's back it up a touch where we know things are relatively safe. Get some more. And placement. Okay. Not bad. Lots of coal. Spiders, I hear you. I hear you. And we're heading back up a little bit here. What are we looking at? Okay, and then this just loops back to something. I know we saw water kind of on the way in, if you will. Let's see if we can kind of use this a little bit. Okay. Can't really tell where the source is coming from. It might be from, like, right around here. Let me get a bit of this. There we go. Basically, find... There's a dog moving. Find where that source block is. Oh. Oh, it's... Okay, so the source block is, like, behind there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. We can work with that. Oh. Looks like it's probably, like, a lot of source blocks. Okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. Light up above us. No dive bombs, please. This whole thing just goes up and up and up. But where is the real question? I don't know if I trust right here. So we'll just put something up there. Now it's raining, which is perfect fishing weather. I think you get better catch chances when it's raining, when you're doing your fishing. Okay, now we're going back down. This is a cave system. Takes us up, down, all around. Ooh, careful, careful. Okay, skeleton. We can deal with that. And I've got a shield at the ready. Another one, I should say. Place a torch down so I can see a bit better. There you are. And that looks like that's a bit of a drop where you're at. Oop. Tag this Oh, tag this again. My timing for it. There we go. All right, before we jump on down. Careful. Easy. All right. It's getting interesting. Definitely interesting here. Not the biggest fan of how open this area is, but I see some light. So it looks like we may be circling back around to one of our previous locations. So that's good. And this, just water area. Not going to go swimming currently. Okay, just put that down. Let's just kind of make our way around a little bit, light this place up. Maybe we even open this up a little bit. Just open a little path, a little extra. Okay, not bad. Not too bad at all. Just gonna add a couple of torches up here. Okay, so that was the skeleton that we spotted coming through there. Okay, now let's get a little bit of coal, get the XP to kind of help fill the durability on our pickaxe here. Boom, boom. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. One interesting moment with creepers, but so far okay. Alright, I think that's it, but let's place another torch down. Let's also make a few more torches. Okay. Alright, so this went back up. Some more of this. I can't remember if I explained how mending really works. An idea. Our durability is 1471 out of 1561 total. Each time we mine a block, it ticks that down, is what it is. But with mending, the XP that can be picked up will repair that particular item. So now, after mining, we're at 1477. So as you can see, we mine a little, and we get a good amount back for certain items. Like these. This coal is very good for using the mending and getting, you know, a little bit back. But if I came over here and mined this copper, it does not generate any experience for picking it up. It's only after you smelt it, so to speak, and turn it into its ingots. Then you get XP when you pick it up that way. So you can have your pickaxe out, grab the XP, fills back up on the mending, and if you don't, it just goes into your regular XP bar. So, I think this doesn't have any branches, which is fine. So let's make our way back a touch. Here, I initially thought, before I sat down and record this was going to be a, hey, here's what I did. You know, not a lot's happening in this episode. Things got real pretty quickly. Alright, so now, down here, a little bit. Let's see what we can find. If anything. Alright, well, coal. And it looks like we're gonna get, yep, little water kind of dead end. That's okay. Alright, let's get one thing of coal. And just kind of make our way back through the cave bit. A little bit of coal way up there. I thought we might have come across another branch. No, another branch. Yeah, like right over here. So I think came from more or less that way. So let's go over here. Check this out a bit. Okay, that goes way down there from the looks of it. Whereas this stays somewhat level. So we can check this out pretty easily. Yep. Okay, so just copper, a bit of coal. So now let's make our way down. Torches on the left, so we find the right way home, as we all know. Oh, 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 hello. I thought this was going to be an emerald down here when I saw the green, but that's alright. Nope. Give me this. Let's go back to that torch. More of the kind of dripstone cave stuff. Just carefully scout a little bit before we start. Oh, another creeper. Okay. Let's get the high ground. There we go. Oh, is it stuck? If it's stuck, then we can utilize that to our advantage. Okay, nice. Get our torch back. Thank you. Just put that there for now. Alright. Putting torches down on the ground because we've got a lot of area to cover. I see a creeper over there. You're not fooling anyone. Ooh, lapis is down there, I'm pretty sure. There's the creeper. Okay, let's see if we can get a bit of combat going here. Where are you? You're telling me you disappeared. Trying to be sneaky. I don't like that. Not one bit. I can hear you. You're back behind that. I know it. Okay. This place is lit up pretty decently. It's going up a bit. Okay. Let's just... Careful. Back it up. Back it up. Boom. There we go. Okay, back to the torch. More of this kind of stairway type of cave that we were in a little bit earlier. Not a big fan of having to go up through this. We got potential for dive bombs. But also stuff that could sneak from other directions as well. Alright. Safely up there. Just get back down. Keep exploring a bit. Let's come on over this way, where that creeper seemed to more or less originate from. This is a bit more of a standard kind of cave system. It's what it seems. Where does it go? Ah, deep slate. Okay, we're in the depths of the earth. So, thought I heard a footstep or something back behind us. Don't know if I'm a fan of how dark this area is, so just play it safe. light that up before we take this little step down there into that. Let's get a little dirt. Okay, we're gonna need to make another bit of a stair. Break out a little of that deep slate. Nothing too crazy is happening. Way down here. So far. But before you know it, we may just run into like lava or something like that. Or who knows, like one of those dark ancient cities or whatever they're called. Alright, get a bit of this. Oh, I heard a spider. Just gonna break this open a little bit. Yeah, this really just keeps on going, doesn't it? Okay. So, let's see. Do that. Hello, iron. Not too bad. Nice little find. I thought those were going to be spiders for a second. This looks like this is really opening up here. Oh yeah, this is like a whole thing that's happening. And I hear skeletons coming that way too. Okay, so I think play it safe. We'll leave that be for now. Might come back later. But yeah, this has been an interesting little expedition. So I think on the way back, first let's grab some nom-noms. And let's mine out some of this stuff. Because then we can get a nice little chunk of XP when we get back to the house after we, smelt it up in our new blast furnace. Just gonna help with the stairs right there. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do, if anything, with copper, but it helps get us XP, so that's good. We're gonna need XP for enchanting, refilling the pickaxe as well. This is a good amount of copper. Nice little kind of vein of copper around here. Okay, put that down. Grab this iron as well. Yeah, a little bit more iron. Okay. Pretty decent little place. So, I'm going to just mine out some stuff. Probably place down a few more torches, just to play it safe. And then make our way back to the house. Get to smelting and all that other fun stuff. So, I'll see you then. Alright, so made it back to the house. So just to show you a bit of an example about how the blast furnace works as opposed to, a regular one. So if I were to take just one little thing of copper, and we see how long it takes to smelt this up, if you will. There we go. Think copper. Now, if I do the same in here, considerably faster. But I believe you don't get XP for using the blast furnace, if I remember correctly. But for some of this, I'm just going to smelt it up. For the iron, though, yeah, I think I'll use my regular furnaces, so that way we can get the XP for it. For this, I'm just going to throw a stack in, get that going. And then let's come over here to our valuables, put some stuff away. I've started putting the, individual items like ingots and stuff, making blocks out of them to help save a little bit of space. So right now, I'm just going to wait on that, put away some of our items that we've got here, and then I think go back to doing some nice, relaxing fishing. Looks like we might be getting some new villagers. Did some fishing for a little bit. Didn't get anything of note. Storms are happening, apparently. I don't know what the storms mean, but I've also thought about maybe getting these not so smart, able to have a profession villagers out of the village. I've thought about it. Apparently they can't even get into their own house. Oh, what's happening here? Don't breed more dumb villagers, please. That'd be nice. All right, so I'm gonna just try to find me a bed for the night. This will be fine. Sorry to our Fletcher. I'm just gonna take up residence for the evening. But I think I might be able to get the villager, the dumb ones. I can't really do anything out of the village permanently. But I think there's another one somewhere that doesn't have a profession. But it might be the cleric that just kind of looks like he's got regular garb on. But I thought the clerics had something a little different. But anywho, what I'm going to do now is just kind of hang out in this village for a little bit and see, one, if any new villagers show up, and potentially escort a few of them on their way, if you catch my drift. So we'll see what happens. All right, Operation Escort the Villager Beyond is go. All right, so we've got one that's just kind of way over here on its own, it seems. We might be able to accomplish this. Oh, where do you think you're going? I don't want you to get real close to the village. Hold on a second. Get in the boat. Come on, get in the boat. There you go. Here we go. So just to show you, we got him in a boat. Now, this is a common method for setting up villager trading posts, but or villager trading halls would probably be a better way to put it. But what I would like to do is get them somewhere a little further away. This may not be the best place to do it, but we'll try. Because if this frees up a potential villager slot, so to speak, then we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone's watching. Okay. There's one. And where's the other one? Yeah, so I guess those little thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening, are the villagers being upset about something. Now, granted, I didn't do anything to upset them while we were viewing earlier. I don't think. I haven't seen any prices go down. I chopped out this tree to have a little bit of extra. Oh, they've got a golem now. Where have you been? And I also brought a little lectern to see if we can get another librarian that might be able to get us that infinity. If we can get that on a bow, Mm. Going caving and stuff is going to be much better for yours truly. Oh, they're happy. Now, here is a question. Come on. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Yes, right here. Good. Oh, nope. Hopefully I don't. Okay. Hit the wrong one. Alright. Boom. Thank you. Alright, Toodles. Oh, we should be able to... There we go. Here we go. Excellent. Love it when a plan comes together. We're just gonna take a little trip. Don't mind me. A little bumpy. That'll be okay. We're just gonna come right over here, do a little bit of fishing. Yeah, you just hang out right there. Oh. Okay. Take care of that. Bit of nonsense. Let's get a bit of light going. Now, hopefully, these villagers produce some villagers that can take up some professions. I picked up the cleric's, what is it? Potion brewing stand. I didn't see a cleric anywhere. At all. Sorry, buddy. Our librarian. I'm gonna use this for just tonight. You know, just a one-night thing. Don't worry about it. Excuse me again. And I also, in that house we just went in over here, there was a blast furnace that either I forgot about or didn't see our first initial time coming through here. So that way, the villager, whatever new ones happen to show up, pretty much are limited to right here. Because I picked up the... what are these little guys called right here? Composters, that's it. I picked up the other composters, and so they're assigned currently. I also saw a creeper over that way somewhere. So, we're going to keep chilling, see if any villagers happen to, you know, show up. Maybe they want to, you know, take on the profession of a librarian right here. That would be nice. Like I said, if we can get Infinity, oof, we're in business. Well, their protection is now stuck down there. But anywho, I'm going to keep hanging out around this village. Because we're going to get some a good librarian. Whether it's Infinity or not, we're going to get a librarian regardless. So let's just keep hanging out. See what happens. Alright, so at present time, no new villagers have appeared as of yet. I've been wandering around to some of the little farm areas, harvesting, replanting, and all that, like right over there. Just got done planting some potatoes, carrots, wheat, you know, stuff like that, just in case we need a little extra while we're here. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. I don't know how long this video is going to turn out. Our little caving thing seemed to take a little bit of time, but that's okay. We got some more just general waiting to do. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here while I wait for a potentially new librarian. I don't think you're the new one. Are you just wandering over there? Yeah, this is our mending one. Okay. Good day. So, like I said, I'm just going to continue waiting, wrap up here, and then when we pick up next time, hopefully we'll have more of a set goal of something to do, like maybe really get some enchanting going or something like that, because we got a whole little enchanting setup ready for us to go and use. We also need to look at making an XP farm as well at some point, and there's a couple of ways to do that. but we'll save those for another time. So I'm going to get out of here. And before I go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.